Welcome everyone. We are here to celebrate the end of the 400+ mile journey by Dr. Terresa Wadsworth Humphries. Yay! Hopefully this will be the beginning of a journey for many of us. For some, the journey is going to be about spreading the word about suicide prevention and suicide awareness. For others, it might be that first step, that push they need to get the help that they require because they're suffering now in silence. Let us take a moment to join our hearts in prayer over suicide awareness and prevention.
Hey everybody. So I keep getting the question, why are you doing this? Are you nuts? Well, yeah, I probably am nuts, but this is important to me. I strongly believe in suicide prevention. I believe that all of us can do something, and I can walk.
Proclamation was signed the 28th day of August, 2017. Whereas suicide is a leading cause of preventable death and impacts all ages, races, and groups, Wyoming has one of the highest per capita suicide rates in the nation. Since 1980, it's estimated 3,716 Wyoming residents have died by suicide, with statistics from 2015. And whereas suicide has a heavy toll on individuals, families, and communities, the stigma associated with suicide works against prevention efforts by discouraging those at risk from seeking life-saving help and adds to the trauma of suicide survivors. And whereas suicide is preventable with education, intervention, and public awareness, and whereas World Suicide Prevention Day will be recognized in Wyoming on Sunday, September 10th, 2017, with suicide awareness walks, public speakers, and candlelight ceremonies. And whereas Dr. Terresa Humphries-Wadsworth, former director of statewide suicide prevention, will walk more than 400 miles across Wyoming to raise suicide prevention awareness, arriving in Cheyenne on the afternoon of September 15th, 2017. And whereas the third Saturday of September is Hero Appreciation Day, honoring those who offer their help in the community during mental health crisis. And whereas many individuals and groups across Wyoming have worked tirelessly to raise awareness, improve education, and promote intervention. Suicide Prevention Awareness Month in Wyoming, in witness whereof have here unto set my hand and cause the executive seal of the Governor of Wyoming to be asphyxiated this 28th day of August 2017. Signed, Matthew H. Mead, Governor.
Journey is about all of us, and it became symbolic of life itself, in that we have goals we pursue, and life happens, and we have to find a way around those obstacles and those changes in order to still pursue our goals.
I am a person who has major depressive disorder. And so this walk was very important to me. And I ended up having surgery for a tendon repair. But that led me to be able to give Terresa support in a way that she wouldn't have had otherwise. All to say that just because we may be on the same path to the same ending, but sometimes things happen that make us change our course just a little bit. And I'm proud to say that I was able to walk the last mile with my very best friend, Terresa.
After all of this, new shoes?
Yes.
How many did you go through?
I brought 4 pairs with me, and we had one delivered en route. Seriously, like, I called my the guy in Cody who supplied me all my shoes, and he called somebody in Cheyenne who got with like the director of WASCOP who ran it up the interstate. And
So in 15 days you went through how many pair?
5.
5. And how often did you change your socks?
Twice a day.
Okay, and
about halfway through
estimated weight lost.
And
since I began training, 30 pounds.
30 pounds, wow.
As of this morning.
Wow, that's quite a bit there. Okay, now, inspiration for the walk was what?
stopped by
I'm not
people on
sure.
the highway.
I still don't know where the idea came from.
White car.
But it wouldn't let go of me. It was just an idea. I wanted somebody else to do the walk.
We are 2 women.
That was the original idea. And it became really, really clear that it was going to have to be me. And when it became clear to me that it was going to have to be me, I knew I needed a year to train. And so, because I was in any shape, I never exercised.
Yellow shirt over there.
So,
he had
Okay, so training included what?
a lot of walking, which I had to start out at a quarter mile and work my way up.
and then had a place to
A little bit of core work, a little bit of strengthening, but really just walking and learning, you know, my feet learning what they need, and me learning how often I need to drink and eat, and that kind of rhythm and all of that stuff.
Okay, so now that you finished the walk, do you keep walking and exercising, or are you just done? Is it the lounge chair or the couch?
It's a diesel truck.
I don't think I'll ever go back to not exercising, but I'm certainly not going to be this intense.
You think it raised the awareness you two wanted to raise?
You know, I hope so. There were a lot of gatherings and a lot of conversations, and the kids from Guernsey, oh my gosh, those wonderful cadets from the Wyoming Cowboy Challenge Academy was amazing.
I hadn't thought about that, and they have probably gone through some of the same problems you're talking about, considering where they are right now.
Yes, yes, the 11 boys who came out and walked with us were amazing. I just think about them every day since then.
So there are times that you weren't actually out there walking alone. You had people with you then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
almost. Well, more days than not. We had somebody walking at least a piece of the journey with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the big question I had for her. I watched you come walking in, and you did not walk over and just sit down. You walked around and started greeting people. You just walked over 400 miles. Sit down, woman, please. So, are you really tired, sore after all of this?
My feet hurt, and my muscles are tight, but they're not in pain. I mean,
Okay.
I feel pretty good.
We are 4 miles outside of Petite, and it is a beautiful day. We have an in honor of dedication. So this dedication is from LH, and LH writes, in honor of Tyler. Tyler was an amazing friend, cousin, son, brother, and uncle. He is deeply missed by all of us who loved him. His smile, his witty attitude, his stories, his caring and giving nature, and his laugh are greatly missed. We miss you, T-Dog. Please know how loved you were and are. So this next mile is for you. To Willis, Bill Kane, Tammy Washington, Scott Lambert, Bear Walsh, Whitney Garcia, Wes Ridgway, Julie Welch. This in honor of is for one of our young women who served in the military. Her father, Patrick Engel, wrote this dedication to Sadie Lynn Engel.